If you're watching this video, then there is a good chance you have a test coming up and you want to score an A+. Let's build that version of you. One habit, 1 hour, one win at a time. You know that feeling when you finally nail a concept you've been struggling with? Imagine that, all day, every day. Ready to flip the script? Let's begin. You open your math book. First question, blank. Second one, still nothing. And suddenly the spiral starts. I couldn't solve these. Maybe I'm just not smart enough. Stop right there. That voice, it's not you. That's stress, dressed up like logic. You're trying to fight a battle with your hands tied. You can't learn when your brain's screaming. Here's the truth. Everyone hits a wall. Messing up the first 2 questions doesn't mean anything about your intelligence. It just means your brain needs a second. Ever tried running a race with cramp? Same energy. Close the book. Take a deep breath. Let go of the pressure. You're not quitting. You're regrouping. But listen up, this is key. Before you move to the next topic, go back and fight those same 2 questions again. Because mastery isn't about avoiding struggle. It's about staring it down until it breaks. Step 2. Learn these 2 techniques that literally turn you into a learning machine. All right, now that the stress is out the door, it's time to stop reading like a zombie and start studying like a warrior. Because top scorers, they ain't memorizing. They're training their brain like it's an elite athlete. Technique number 1, active recall. This is a secret sauce. Instead of reading the book 10 times hoping it'll stick, you close the book and ask yourself questions. Not what did the book say, but what do I remember? Imagine your brain is a muscle. Reading is like watching push-ups. Active recall? That's doing the push-ups. Real example. Studying science? Close the book and say, okay, what's Newton's first law again? Try recalling it. If you can't, open, check, close, repeat. Every round equals strength gained. Feels tough? Good. That means it's working. Technique number 2, Feynman Technique. This one's for legends. Step into the shoes of a teacher. Take a concept, any concept, and explain out loud like you're teaching a 5-year-old. Because if you can't teach it simply, you don't understand it deeply. Real example. Got a complex math formula? Break it down and say it like, this means when something changes here, this part moves like that. You'll find holes in your understanding, and once you patch them, you own that knowledge. So here's your mission for today. Pick 1 chapter, use active recall to test yourself, and then Feynman, that thing like your school in the world. No fluff, no BS, just solid, unshakable learning. You ready to stop surviving and start dominating? Let's hit step 3. Step 3, shut up, go ghost. Stay silent. You know that kid who always has their hand up, always answering, always talking about how much they studied? Don't be that kid. Every time you raise your hand and shout answers in class, your brain logs like this. We already know this. We've conquered this topic. Time to chill. And that's dangerous, because later, when you actually sit to study, your brain hits the brakes. Didn't we already cover this? No energy, no curiosity, just flat. So what do? You go silent. Sit back. Let your brain do the heavy lifting quietly. Observe more. Speak less. Think of like stealth mode. Quiet but deadly effective. And about friends and study talk? Lock that door. You don't need to tell your friends what chapter you're on. You don't need to ask, bro, what did you get in that test? The moment they think you're behind, they stop running. They ease up, and while they're chilling, you're gaining ground. In silence. Now about your parents. Sometimes they'll really want to know how it's going. Don't lie. Don't be rude. Instead, stay confident. Calm. Say something like, yeah, I've had a few tricky days, but I'm working through it. I've got a plan and I know I'll manage it. I'll let you know if I need help. Boom. Now they know you're in control. Not perfect, not faking, but focused. Keep the full story to yourself. Let your growth make the noise. Step 4. This is all psychology, baby. Let's cut the fluff. Studying? It's not a talent war. It's not about being born smart. It's a game of the mind. And the cheat code? You can manipulate yourself to win it. You just gotta want it. Ask yourself, really ask, why do I want to study? Not for marks, not to flex, not to shut anyone up, but for something real. Me? I'm not doing this for fame. Not anymore. I'm doing it because I've tasted what it feels like to be great. To wake up every day and know I'm climbing. To feel that surge when the pieces click. And I know this. This journey doesn't end with a rank or a university. It begins there. It ends when you're a weapon in society. When people look at you and say, he made things better. He changed something. He mattered. That's why I study. And if you've got that fire, even a flicker of it, you've already won half the battle. The real test is mental. And your brain, it listens to you. Tell it what you're here for. And go get it. For greatness, not applause. For impact, not just results. Let's build something legendary. Beast mode activated.